Hi friends, welcome. My name's Jenny. I'll be guiding you through your Tabata class today. Grab a set of heavier weights for rows and bicep work, as well as some lunges. I've put a playlist in the chat on the Zoom call, so feel free to open up that playlist and follow along. Just press the first song and the rest will take care of itself. Let's start in a tabletop position today. Stack your hips over your knees, align your shoulders over your wrists, spread your fingers wide. Inhale, cow pose. Tilt your tailbone up, pull your heart forward, gaze forward or slightly up. Exhale, cat pose. Round your upper back, tuck your belly muscles in, look back. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Tabletop pose, neutral spine. Quick wrist stretch. Flip your fingertips to face you. Slowly drop the heels of your palms down to the earth. You might feel the stretch right away. To deepen, gently coax your hips back towards your heels. No need to force. Ease into the stretch. Breath in. Exhale, back to tabletop pose. Inhale, thoracic twist. Reach your right arm towards the side wall, then up to the ceiling and pause. Slide your right shoulder blade away from your ear and towards the center line of your back. Take a breath in. Exhale, thread the needle. Bring your right ear and right shoulder to the earth. You can bend your left elbow to make contact. Stretch the back line of your right shoulder. Inhale, reach. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, reach. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tabletop pose. Inhale, thoracic twist. Reach your left arm to the side wall and up to the ceiling. Pause. Drop your left hip point towards the earth. Slide your left shoulder blade to your spine and then away from your neck. Take another breath in. Squeeze the muscles to the left of your spine. Exhale, thread the needle. Left shoulder, left ear to the earth. You can adjust your other limbs to find contact. Reach through your left hand, then tug your arm bone back into its socket. Inhale, reach. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, reach. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tabletop pose. Inhale, high plank. Walk your feet long behind you. Keep your feet hips width distance apart and spread your fingers wide. Grip through your finger pads. Pull up on your thigh bones and the front of your belly. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Always the option to be on your knees. Hold for 8, 7. Push the earth away. Breathe. Last 4, 3. Downward facing dog in 2. And 1, bend your knees, lift your hips up and back. Keep your feet hips width distance apart. Guide your heart closer to your thighs and gently pedal through your feet to stretch into your calves and the back line of your ankles. Rotate your biceps up towards your ears. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, ragdoll pose. Walk your feet to meet your hands. Maintain your feet hips width distance apart. Grab for opposite elbows, look back. You got a little bend to your knees, pull up on your belly muscles, lift the inner arches of your feet, stretch the back line of your hips and your legs. Take a breath in. Exhale, rise all the way to stand, basic squats. Lower and lift, lower and lift. Feet hips width distance apart or slightly wider. Ensure your knees point in the same direction as your toes. Nice, look for depth by reaching your tailbone down and back, rather than rounding your upper back. Keep those squeeze between your shoulder blades. Option to stay or add a calf raise. Squat, calf raise, squat, calf raise. Press to the ball mounds of your feet. Stack your shoulders over your hips at the top. 4, 3, reverse lunges in 2, and 1. Step a foot back, lunge, lift, step forward. Step back, lunge, lift, step forward. Drive through your front heel to stand. Maintain your shoulders over your hips the entire time. Pack your outer hips and squeeze your inner thighs. Hold for 8, 7. Last 4, 3. Right leg forward in 2, And one, right leg forward, just lower to your back knee. Left hand comes inside your right side quad stretch. Roll past your kneecap, grab for your foot with your opposite hand. Guide your shoulder blade closer to your spine. Take a full breath in. And exhale, slowly release your back foot. Rise up. Let's repeat that the other side. Left foot forward, come to your back knee. Right hand comes inside your left foot. Curl your heel up towards your glute, reach back, and add in a twist in a quad stretch. Take one more full breath in. And exhale, slowly release your back foot. Come on down to your knees. Eventually come down to a seat. We move into our Tabata rounds. 2 exercises in each round, 20 seconds in each exercise. We'll stack the exercises if we can, and then take a 10-second break. Let's start with some core on our back, basic crunches, and bicycle twists. Basic crunches, bring the soles of your feet together and butterfly your knees wide. Add this hip opener. Bring your low back to the earth. Hands come behind your head. Squeeze your upper back muscles and point your elbows towards the side walls. Take a full breath in. Exhale, lift both shoulder blades off the earth. Keep your gaze up. Lower, lift. Lower, lift. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Again, it's a 20-second push. Anchor through your legs. Squeeze your outer glutes. Press the soles of your feet together. Pry both shoulder blades off the earth. Avoid crunching through from the front line of your throat. Keep a long neck. Not here long. We have 8, 7, 4, 3. Bicycle twists into and 1. Tabletop your knees. Twist right, center, left, center, right, and left. Pack your outer hips in. Squeeze your inner thighs. Keep your shins parallel to the earth. Activate your feet for 8, 7. Think of lifting your armpit rather than your elbow to your knee. Last 4, 3. Rest into and 1. Rest. 10-second break here. Take a full belly breath in and a full belly breath out. Set up crunches again. A second set. Soles of your feet together. Bring your low back to the earth. Hands behind your head. Let's go. Lift up and lower. Lift, lower. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Stabilize through your legs. Keep squeezing your outer glutes. Feel that little tug of your inner thighs just as well. Here's 8, 7. Can you hesitate at the top? Slow the lower. 4, 3. Bicycle twist into and 1. Tabletop your legs. Twist right through center, left through center, right and left. You got it. Avoid swaying side to side on your low back. Let the twist come from above your hips. Stay for the count of 8, 7. Drive your legs like pistons. Final 4, 3. Rest into and 1. Rest. Again, you can pull your knees into your chest or maybe a full body stretch feels good. We've got our next set coming up. Crunches. Soles of your feet together. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. I don't know about you, but I'm starting to feel this third round. Keep form. Use your breath. Exhales, exert. You have 8, 7, 4, 3. Bicycle twists into and 1. Tabletop your knees. Twist right through center, left through center. Keep going. Try and pause your knees over your hips rather than pulling them into your chest. Stay for 4, 3. Rest into and 1. Whoo, rest. All right, my friends, we have one more set, our 4th and final set. Stretch your belly muscles to prepare. We're on in 4. In 3, basic crunches. In 2 and 1. Let's go. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Pause at the top. Lengthen through your neck. Keep your elbows wide. Stay just for 8, 7. Last 4, 3, bicycle twists into, and 1. Last time we're in these exercises, right, center, left, center, right, and left. Move your legs with purpose. Point or flex your toes. Final 8, 7, 4, 3, to your feet, into, and 1. Excellent work. Rock up to a seat. We move into our second round of Tabata. 2 pretty simple exercises, but very purposeful exercises. Squat jumps and push-ups. We'll start with the squat jumps. We'll start with the push-ups so you can stay on your knees. We'll transition to those squat jumps. Take a 10-second rest and repeat. Push-ups, wide arms, hands come wider than your shoulders, spread your fingers wide. You can take these from your toes or from your knees. Start to shift your heart forward, lengthen through your neck, lower, lift, lower, lift. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Point your elbows towards the wall behind you. You have 8 more, 7. Keep your spine strong like a board. Last 4, 3, to your feet, into, and 1. To your feet, squat jumps. Feet hips width distance apart, squat and hop, squat and hop. Low impact is a calf raise, just like our warm up. Break comes after this. Push your heart rate. Get your shoulders over your hips at the top. Recommit to depth in your squat. Take time to reset your squat each time. You have 8, 7. Great focus. 4, 3, rest in 2, and 1. Rest, breathe. Whew. Head in line with heart. Make your way back to your knees. Second round, push-ups. In 4. In 3, toes or knees in 2, and 1. Let's go. Lower and lift, lower, lift. Again, bend your elbows towards the wall behind you. Avoid bobbing your head. Press the back of your head into the ceiling. Stay with me. 8, 7, 4, 3, squat jumps in 2, and 1. To your feet, squat, hop, squat, hop, or squat, calf raise. You can mix up the variations. Reach your hip creases back, land at the bottom of your squat. Here's 8, 7, shoulders over hips at the top. Can you point your toes if you're hopping? 4, 3, rest in 2, and 1, rest. Whew. Head in line with heart. Just come to your knees. Third time through, we're just cruising through these today. Push-ups in 4, in 3, hands wide in 2, and 1. Shift forward, lower, lift, lower, lift. Inhale, exhale, squeeze your shoulder blades together at the bottom. For 8, 7. Grip through your finger pads. 3, rest in 2, and 1. Rather, to your feet, squat jump, squat jump. Sorry about that. Right into them. Feel the strength of the fronts of your thighs at the bottom. Squeeze the back line of your legs at the top. Maintain for 8, 7, 4, 3, rest in 2, and 1. Whew, rest. Awesome work, my friends. Head in line with heart. Come to your knees. We are one more round through these push-ups. In 4, in 3, in 2, on the clock. Let's go. Lead with your heart. Pull up on the fronts of your thighs and your belly muscles. Here's 8, 7, 4, 3, squat jumps into, and 1. Last set, squat, jump. Avoid leaning forward at the top of your hop or your calf raise. Squeeze your glutes to guide your hips forward. 8, 7, 4, 3, rest in 2, and 1, rest. Whew. Excellent work. Just step it out side to side. We are done with that round of Tabata. Next 2 exercises, wide rows and reverse lunges. So grab for your heavier set of weights. We are working bigger muscle groups, our booty muscles in those reverse lunges, and our mid and upper back muscles in our wide rows. Grab for your weights. Set up a hip hinge. It can be the bottom of a squat. Bend your knees. Reach your hips back. Tug your arm bones back into their sockets. Take a full breath in. Exhale, roll your weights wide and lower. Lift, lower, lift, lower, lift. Keep going. Bring your weights under your elbows rather than your armpits or your biceps. Pause at the top. Squeeze the space between your shoulder blades. Always the option, 1 arm at a time. Here's 8, 7. Quiet your legs. 4, 3, reverse lunges in 2, and 1. Just like our warm-up, step back, lunge, lift, step forward, step back, lunge, lift, step forward. Shoulders over hips the entire time. You have heavy weights in hands. Drive through your front heel to stand. Stay for 8, 7. Take gripping out of your front toes. 4, 3, rest in 2, and 1, rest. You can set those weights down for your break. Roll through your shoulders. We've got another set of wide rows coming up. Prepare. In 4, in 3, booty back, heart forward. Tug your arm bones into their sockets to begin. Let's go. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Bring those weights wide, wide of your torso. Steady your spine, tighten through your belly. Here's 8, 7. Always the option, 1 arm at a time. 4, 3, reverse lunges into, and 1. Step back, lunge, maybe hover your toes to switch. Step back, lunge, and switch. Shoulders over hips. Think of a mountain pose to step forward. Hold for 4, 3, rest in 2, and 1, rest. Excellent work. A little break here again. You can ditch your weights for a moment. Roll through your wrists. Second set in 4, third set in 2, and 1, wide rows. Let's go. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Imagine you're ripping something apart. Tighten through your belly. Always option one arm at a time. 8, 7, punch your knuckles down to the earth. Avoid flexing your wrists. You have 4, 3, reverse lunges in 2 and 1. Set it up. You can always slow these down or move at your own pace. Maintain your shoulders over your hips. You should feel a little squeeze between your shoulder blades to avoid rounding your shoulders forward. Maybe dip your back knee a little closer to the earth. Squeeze your glutes to stand. Stay for the count of 8, 7. Last 4, 3, rest in 2 and 1, rest. Woo! Awesome work, my friends. 4th and final set of these, wide rows and reverse lunges. In 4, in 3, set your spine, tug your arm bones into their sockets. Belly tight, lift, lower, lift, lower. Exhale, inhale. Keep your gaze, maybe 3 or 4 feet in front of your toes. Maintain a long neck. You have 8, 7, 4, 3, reverse lunges in 2 and 1. Final set. Step back, lunge, and lift. Step back, lunge, and lift. Keep going. For 8, 7. Last 4, 3, rest in 2 and 1. Rest. Nice work. Set those weights down. This next Tabata round, we will be on the ground for single leg glute lifts and a high to low boat variation. Come on down to the ground. Right leg will be your base for a single leg glute lift to begin. Keep your right heel maybe an inch in front of your knee. Extend your left foot up an imaginary wall. On the clock, let's go. Just lift up and lower. Lift, lower. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. If you want more, you could always place a weight on your right hip. Hesitate at the top. Steady your hips for 8, 7, 4, 3, boat pose in 2 and 1. Booty to the ground, grab the backs of your thighs. You can rock up to a seat. Arms go forward, legs go forward. Lower for 2, lift for 2. Lower for 2 and lift for 2. Keep going. Parallel your shin to the earth. Point your toes. Always the option to dig your heels into the earth and move from here. Lower and lift. You have 4 more. Lower and lift. Lead with your chest. 3. Last 2. And 1. Right foot is your base, rather rest. I can't forget those. Sometimes we have to rest. We'll go right foot again though on these single leg glute lifts. Finishing out the side and then we'll switch to the left side. Prepare in 4, 3, 2, single leg glute lifts. Up and lower, lift and lower. Okay, gripping out of your toes. Hesitate at the top. Stay for 8, 7, 4, 3, high to low boats in 2 and 1. Booty to the ground. Lower for 2 lift for 2, lower for 2, lift for 2. Drop your shoulders from your ears, point through your toes. Try and get your shins parallel to the earth throughout the movement. You have 4 more. 3 more. Final 2. And 1. Rest. We'll set up those single leg glute lifts on the left. Dig your left heel into the earth, slightly in front of your left knee. Press to the ball mound of your left foot as well. Right leg up the wall. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Let's go. Option to bring your weight to your left hip crease or your hands to your hips. Guide your right hip point up in line with your left. Steady your left knee, squeeze your inner and outer thighs. Maintain for 8, 7. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. High to low boats, lift up to a seat, lower for 2, lift for 2, lower for 2, lift for 2. You've got it. Lower and lift. Here's 3. Lift. Last 2. Lift. Last 1. And lift. Rest. Come on down to the earth. Left leg will be your base for the last time. Right leg up to the sky. Single leg glute lifts in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Hesitate at the top. Steady your hips. Stay active through your lifted leg. You have 8, 7, 4, 3, high to low in 2, and 1. Last set of these. Lower for 2, lift for 2, lower and lift. Squeeze your leg muscles to the bone. Stay for 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Lift. Excellent work, my friends. Just come on up to your knees. You're welcome to take these exercises standing or roll over your mat to stand on your knees. We're focusing on upper body work. Grab for 2 weights. Bicep curl to a press. We're going to take a wide variation today. Roll your shoulders down your back. You'll take 2 bicep curls. On your 3rd curl, press your weights overhead, lower through your shoulders, and repeat. Palms face out. Give a squeeze to your glutes, steady your shoulders. We'll start in 4. In 3, start with 2 curls in 2 and 1. Let's go. Lift, lower, curl, press, lower, down. Again, lift, curl, press, lower, down. It's about 2 more reps. Move at your pace. Keep your elbows steady under your shoulders. Hold for 4, 3, rest in 2, and 1. Rather rest, weights come up. Weights come 90-degree bend in your arms, rotator cuffs. Just open and close your weights. Breathe. Palms face up. Keep your biceps loaded. Squeeze your glutes. Tighten through your belly. You have 8, 7, last 4, 3, rest in 2, and 1. Weights can come down, maybe give your arms a shake. We've got that 3 more times. Take a roll through your wrists. Prepare, 2nd set in 4, in 3. Start with that wide curl in 2 and 1. 2 curls to a curl press. Again, it's 20 seconds. Maybe you get in 2 to 4 good reps. Move at your pace. Take any sway out of your spine. Hold for 8, 7. Last 4, 3, right into your rotator cuffs in 2, and 1. Weights come to that 90-degree bend. Open and close. Open and close. Squeeze your shoulder blades together to open. Breathe. Almost there. Stay strong for 8, 7. Parallel your chin to the earth. Brace your core. 4, 3. Rest in 2, and 1. Rest. Whew. Nice work, my friends. This next round for our curls, if you want a different rotation for your wrists, palms can face forward. We're on in 4, in 3, in 2. Let's go. 2 curls to a curl press. Your pace, stabilize, make it a fluid movement rather than jolting. Stay for the count of 8, 7. Last 4, 3. Rest in 2, rather rotator cuffs on 1. Set up your rotator cuffs. Open and close, open and close. Breathe. You can always come out of it, give it a shake, and come right back in. You're here for 8, 7. Last 4, 3. Whew. Rest in 2, and 1. Weights come down, maybe give it a shake. We have 1 more set of those, my friends. You're doing great. Prepare in 4, in 3, 2 curls to a curl press. On the clock, let's go. Again, you can make this more of a wide hammer curl if you want a different orientation for your wrists. Slow and steady. Take the swing out of your curls. Hold for the count of 8, 7. Last 4, 3. Rotator cuffs in 2, and 1. Rotator cuffs right into it. Elbows tuck under your shoulders. Open and close. You're already at 8, 7. Parallel your chin to the earth. Last 4, 3. Rest in 2, and 1. Whew, rest. Excellent work, my friends. Come on up to stand. We are at our last round of Tabata. We have 2 exercises. You do not need your weights for them. One will be cross-body mountain climbers in a pit plank position. The other is standing bicycles. Come to stand, cactus your arms, and make fists. Drive a knee across and across. You can stay here, low impact, or at a hop, or take a double time on the clock. Let's go. Let your heart rate lift. Keep your elbows shoulder height. Twist from above your hips. You have 8, 7. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Whew. Head in line with heart. Slowly make your way to a plank position. Cross body mountain climbers. Spread your fingers wide. We're on in 4, in 3. Drive the knee to your opposite armpit. Let's go. Right, left, right, left. Equal weight in your finger pads. 8, 7. 4, 3. To your feet in 2, and one. Rest, maybe roll through your wrists, shake it out. Second set, standing bikes. Prepare. In 4, in 3, cactus your arms. We're on in 2, and 1. Let's go. Right, left, right, left. Option to add the hop or take a double time. Keep a proud chest. Keep your elbows shoulder height. 8, 7. Light on your toes. 4, 3. Rest. In 2, and 1. Whew. Excellent work. Head in line with heart. Slowly make your way back to your high plank position. We're on in 3, 2, 1. Cross climbers. Right, left, right, left. Steady your shoulders. Shift your heart forward. Pull up from your belly muscles. Grip through your finger pads. 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come up to your feet. Give that a shake. Excellent work. We are halfway through the series. Next set, standing bikes. Third set of standing bikes. Prepare in 4, in 3 on the clock. In 2, and 1. Let's go. Drive a knee across, cross. Option to add the hops or double time. Keep your gaze lifted. Push yourself maybe to get to breathless. You have 8, 7, 4, 3. Rest in 2, and 1. Rest. Whew. Step it out. Breathe. Head in line with heart. Eventually make your way to your high plank position. Cross climbers in 4, in 3, in 2. Let's go. Right, left, right, left. Grip through your finger pads. Take pressure away from your wrists. Option to pick it up for 8, 7. Steady your shoulders. 4, 3, to your feet. In 2, and 1. Come on up. Rest, breathe. I think you know where we're at. One more set of each. Last time to really lift your heart rate, to push yourself. Standing bikes. In 4, in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Maybe take it double time just for a few beats. You can always slow it down. 8, 7. Last 4, 3. Rest in 2, and 1. Head in line with heart. Slowly make your way to your high plank pose. Cross body climbers. Final set. Prepare in 4, in 3. You're on in 2, and 1. Let's go. This is it, my friends. Press the back of your head into the ceiling. Steady your gaze. Last 8, 7. Final 4, 3. Rest in 2, and 1. Rest. Excellent work. Come all the way down to your belly. Crocodile pose. Extend one arm to a T. Flip that palm down. Roll to that ear, shoulder, and hip. Slow your breath. Big inhales, big exhales. Option to bend your top knee. Plant the sole of your foot behind you. Add more weight to your stretch. One more breath in. Exhale, come back through center. Crocodile pose the other side. Set your other arm to a T, palm faces down. Roll to that ear, shoulder, and hip. Option to bend your top knee. Plant the sole of your foot behind you. Keep the weight of your head on the earth. Another full breath in. And exhale, come back through center. Plant your palms near your rib cage. Press up to tabletop pose, quad stretch. Sit on your heels temporarily. Plant your palms behind you. Squeeze your shoulder blades together first. Then slowly lift your hips. Stretch the front of your thighs. Take another full breath in. And exhale, slowly lower your hips to your heels. Single separate leg stretching. Extend your right leg to a V. Flex your right toes towards your face. Inhale, reach your arms high. Exhale, pivot and hinge over your right leg, your extended leg. Keep flexing your toes towards your face. You can add a little bend to your knee or a big bend to your knee. Drop your left shoulder in line with your right. Keep your legs, inhale, reach your arms high. Exhale, side body stretch. Reach up and over, stack your shoulders. Lengthen the space between your left hip and your left shoulder. Take another breath in. Exhale, come back through center, other side. Extend your left leg to a V. Flex your toes towards your face, right foot inside. Take an inhale, reach through your arms. Exhale, pivot and hinge over your left leg. Drop your right shoulder down in line with your left. Tighten your belly muscles. You got a little bend to your knee or a big bend to your knee. Inhale, reach your arms high, keep your legs. Exhale, side body stretch. Reach up and over, stack your shoulders and your hips. Keep pulling your right hip point to the ground. Rainbow your rib cage up to the ceiling. Take another full breath in. Exhale, return through center. Keep your left leg long, seated spinal twist. Lift your right knee. You can keep your foot inside your leg or outside your leg. Just keep your right sit point on the ground. Tense your right fingertips behind you. Flex your left toes toward your face. Inhale, reach your left arm high. Exhale, either cradle your knee with your inner elbow or hook your elbow outside of your knee. Use full inhales to grow tall and exhales to twist. Again, inhale, grow tall. Exhale, twist. Slowly unravel. We'll switch sides. Extend your right leg long. Bend your left knee. Place the sole of your foot either inside or outside. Keep your left sit point on the ground. Flex your right toes towards your face. Left fingertips come behind you. Inhale, reach your right arm high. Exhale, either cradle your knee or guide your elbow outside your knee. Again, full breaths in to lengthen and full breaths out to twist. Last breath in. Exhale, come through center, unravel, pull both knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins or your hamstrings. Give yourself a great big hug, a great big squeeze, and a thank you. Breath in. And exhale to release. Whew. Thank you for joining today. I will be here tomorrow for HIIT. And then again, just a reminder, Fridays are now a Friday flow. So hope to see you there too. As always, feel free to hang on the line with any questions. I'll pause the recording.